Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video day, and today the Houston Astros beat the Baltimore Orioles 5-1. Great win for the Houston Astros. Ronel Blanco has another terrific outing, back-to-back outings with 7 innings pitched and 1 run given up today. Now, difference between his last outing is he was even better. I mean, the crazy fact that he was worse than his last outing. His last outing, he had a total of Blanco had in his last outing 7 innings with 0 hits given up and 0 runs. Today, he gives up 4 hits and 1 run in 7 innings. Now, difference compared to his last start is he was going up against the Detroit Tigers in his last start. What makes this more impressive is that he was going up against the Baltimore Orioles, one of the best offenses in this league in this outing. Blanco's been terrific all year. He's 8-2 on the year now. He went 7 innings today, giving up 4 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Great outing for Ronel Blanco. And back-to-back outings for the Astros, getting wins with Blanco on the mound. Very impressive win for the Astros today as a team. Offense was great. Astros, well, they weren't great. They only had 6 hits, but, the long ball was working for them in this game. The Astros are now only 3 games under from 500. I know that doesn't sound great, but the Astros have not been this close to a record of 500 since April 8th, after April 8th or April 9th, something like that, when the Astros beat the Texas Rangers 10-5 in Arlington on a Monday. And the Astros have not been this close to 500 since then. After that 10-5 win against the Texas Rangers, the Astros would go on to lose they go on to lose 12 of their next 15 games. So after that 5-10 win against the Texas Rangers, where the Astros improved to 4-7 and were only 3 games under 500, they lost their next 12 of their next 15 games, going 3-12, which it takes them to a 7-19 record, where things were looking terrible. But since that 7-19 record, since then, in almost the last 2 months, this is going back to April 27th. Since then, going back to when the Astros were 7-19, the Astros have a 30-21 record since that mark, when after the Astros went through that terrible stretch of losing, 12 of their 15 games after that win against the Rangers. But things have looked better. But if the Astros can go out and get a sweep tomorrow, that'd be great. Because Dana Brown said today their goal is to get back to 500, and then they can take off. And if you can get a sweep tomorrow, I think you're setting yourself up to get a really, really good chance to get to 500. Because if you can beat the Orioles tomorrow, get a sweep, then you're only 2 games under 500, and you're 38-40. And then your next 5 games are against the Rockies and the Mets. So things would look great for the Astros if you can get a win tomorrow. Framber Valdez on the mound. Hopefully the Framber Valdez we all know and love shows up, and not the one we hate. 5-1 is the final score. 6 hits for the Astros. 4 for the Orioles. Already went over Blanco. He gets the win. His ERA drops all the way to 2.34. It's the second best in baseball. Corbin Burnes, he should be considered for Cy Young. He has, he's pitched all year, and he has 2 games with 7 or more innings without giving up a hit with a no-hitter. He's been terrific. Loss goes to Corbin Burnes. He wasn't terrible, but, Astros caused him to not get a quality start. He went 7 innings, giving up 5 hits, 4 runs, 5 strikeouts, 0 walks. That's his only 3rd loss of the season. He's 8-3. And Corbin Burnes, who has been pitching all good all season. With this game, Blanco, his stats are now better than Corbin Burnes. Blanco passes him in ERA. Passes him with runs, I believe, as well. So, yeah, great for Blanco. He's rising. Scoring summary, the Orioles got it started early with a home run for Westberg. Home run to left center, 380 feet, 1-0. The Astros would strike the rest of the game with a second inning Dubon sacrifice fly. It's 1-1. And then there were home runs the rest of the way for the Stros. Jordan with a 2-run shot. 420 feet. McCormick scored 3-1. Then McCormick with 2 home runs in the 5th and 8th inning to left and right. 5th inning was to left, 414 feet, 4-1. 8th inning was a home run to right, 354 feet. Chas McCormick was the player of this game outside of Ronel Blanco. Absolutely fantastic. Great to have the Chas McCormick we all know and love back. Chas McCormick today went 3 for 3 with a 3rd inning single and his 2 home runs, getting 3 runs scored, 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. He was the cornerstone of the Astros' whole outside of the Dubon second inning sacrifice fly. He had to do with the Astros' whole offense. He had the 2 home runs. Also, obviously Jordan brought in the home run, but Chas got on base because of that. Astros only scored 2 runs in this game without Chas McCormick, so he was huge in this game for the Astros. Jose Altuve and Alex Bregman at the top of the order after yesterday having great games were terrible, going 0 for 4, but that's okay. Yordan Alvarez went 1 for 4. Besides his home run, nothing else. Yainer Diaz went 1 for 3. Astros as a team today had a cycle. Yainer Diaz had a triple to right. That was it for Yainer, though. Jake Myers, after his 3-run home run yesterday, went 0 for 3 with a couple of flyouts and a strikeout. Dubon went 0 for 2. His hitting streak ends, unfortunately. He had a sacrifice fly for an RBI, though. Jeremy Pena, after getting the day off, much needed, went 1 for 3 with a double to left. That was huge. I mean, it was great speed on that hit as well. Joey Loperfido goes 0 for 3 with a strikeout, a lineout, and a ground out after his 3-hit game yesterday. Absolutely amazing. His batting average is .348 as rookie, even though he went 0 for 3 today. Blanco goes to 7 innings. Ryan Presley pitches the 8th, gets 1 strikeout, doesn't give up a hit, run, or walk. Josh Hader, fortunately, this is something that's funny. Chas McCormick's home run in the 8th does, he doesn't get the Josh Hader doesn't get the save because of that. But Josh Hader pitches the 9th, gets 2 strikeouts, and the Astros get a big win over the Orioles. Hopefully they can get a sweep tomorrow. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.